Where do I start? How do I get from where I am now to where I want to be? Well, step one, there are a million steps you can take, but just take any step, and I'm going to give you step one right now. Find out where you want to go. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to Thailand? Do you want to go to Bali? Do you want to go to California? Do you want to go to Australia? Do you want to go to Canada? Do you want to come to Canada? Or do you want to go to Hawaii? Where do you want to go? And when you get there, what do you want to do? So when you get to Thailand, do you want to start a website? When you get to Hawaii, do you want to perform at the Ironman World Championships? When you get to Australia, do you want to pick some fruit? When you go to Bali, do you just want to meditate all day and dance, sing? What do you want to do when you get there? So find out where you want to go and what you want to do. And then maybe add in who do you want to do it with. So write those things down. Honestly, grab a piece of paper, write them down. Here's some paper. I'll do it right now with you. No screwing around here. So I got my paper, got my pen. Take pen to paper and you get it done. I am where I am now because of where I thought I would be yesterday. So where you are today is a result of where you thought you'd be yesterday, where your thoughts brought you yesterday. So what you thought about yesterday determines where you are today. So right now we're going to think about where we want to go, what we want to do, and who we want to do it with. So I'll start. I'm going to go to Bali. I want to go to Bali. I'm confident to go to Bali. So I got Bali. That's where I want to go. It's probably backwards there, but anyways, Bali. What do I want to do when I get there? I want to train. Okay. Train for what? Train for triathlon, sure. Train for triathlon. And I want to do it with other people who love fitness. Or do I? Do I want to do it by myself? No, I don't want to do it all by myself. I want to do some of it by myself, but I want to do some of it with people who love to do fitness. So, with friends who love fitness and fruit. Because I know a lot of friends who love fitness, then they go home and eat some hot dogs. Not my style. So, friends who love fitness and fruit as much as I do. It's a completely different thing when somebody likes raw food and somebody who actually eats raw food. There's a lot of people who like, yeah, I love raw food, it's great, and then they go and eat potatoes or something. And it's a different vibe. You want to be on the same vibe as people to connect, yeah? So, with friends who love fitness and fruit as much as I do. It's so great. I also want to train with people who are fitter and faster than me. Fitter and faster than me in triathlon. Because that's how you get ahead. You hang around with people who are even better than you. And I want to get ahead in triathlon. So, with a friend who is fitter and faster than me in triathlon. That would be amazing. That is so exciting for me to think about that. So, planning this out, mapping this out live here on YouTube. I'm going to go to Bali, I'm going to train for triathlon, and I'm going to do it with friends who are fitter and faster than me. And I also want to go to Bali with Shay, because I love Shay. She's my best friend. So, I'll be going to Bali with Shay. Shay loves fruit as much as I do. She loves moving her body as much as I do in different ways, but we're both squat fanatics, and we can squat all day together, so that's going to be great. So I know where I'm going, I know what I'm going to do, and I know who I'm going to do it with. That is powerful stuff, man. That is powerful stuff. Most people, I'm not going to talk about most people. Most people, we know what most people are like. They're not like this. Most people don't plan ahead at all. And what are the 6 P's? Prior, proper planning prevents piss poor performance. 7 P's. Remember the 7 P's. Prior, proper planning prevents piss poor performance. So anytime you start a business, you have a business plan. If you don't have a business plan, you're likely not to succeed in the business realm, in the business world. So what makes you think your life would be any different? You know, your life, you are a business, basically. You are a business. You are a legal entity. Anytime you sign your name, for the banks or for the government or whatever, you're signing for the person in the capital letters. In my case, it says Theodore Carr. So Theodore Carr is a legal entity. It's actually a business, and I'm signing on his behalf. When you sign a check, you ever sign a check? You say $500 to your rent money, or whatever. When you sign the check, take a magnifying glass, zoom in on that line that you're signing, and it's actually not a line. It's some text. Very small text. Very small line of text. Micro small. You need a magnifying glass to see it. But it says some stuff some legal crap. But you're actually not signing on a line. You're signing on the dotted line. Dotted meaning there's a bunch of text there and all the letters look like dots. But anyways, you're a business and you got to treat yourself like one. So plan ahead. Where's the Ted Carr Incorporated company going? He's going to Bali. He's going to train for triathlon. He's going to do it with some friends. He's going to have a great time. Now, when you've decided where you want to go and what you want to do and who you want to do it with, you got to find out where you're at now. Find out where you're at now. Because if I land in the desert, my plane crashes, lands in the desert, and I want to go to California, that's great. Because now I have a goal. I have something to work towards. Now the second step is to find out where you're at now. Because if I don't know where I am in the desert, how am I supposed to know which way to go? Do I go north? Do I go south? Do I go west? Do I go east? What? Where do I go? Okay, well, someone said, go west. I'm like, sweet. I just I'll listen to an audiobook. It's like, go west, go west, go west. I'm like, yes, I go west. I talked to a mentor. He says, dude, go west. I'm like, all right, I'll go west. Where's west? Because I don't know where west is because I don't know where I am. So where you go is going to be dependent on where you're at now. Where am I now? So maybe I find a compass in my backpack. Maybe I find a compass in the crashed airplane, and it says which way west is. I'm like, oh, cool. Okay, west is this way. Which means if west is this way, never eat shredded wheat. Never eat shredded wheat. And that means I'm back east. I gotta go west now. So find out where you're at. So let's do that right now. Right now, where am I? Physically, okay, well, I want to go to Bali. So physically right now, I'm in Canada. And I'm in Vancouver. And already, as I'm writing this, boom, my mind is like, and it's like, okay, dude, you got to go to the airport. And I'm like, okay, and then you got to arrive in Denpasar, and then you'll be in Bali. It's like your mind just quickly makes these connections. So, okay, I got to go to the Vancouver airport. But okay, first, what do I got to do before then? I got to go to kayak.com or westjet.com or find an airline and book a flight. So, anyways, your mind, once you find out where you're at now and where you want to go, your mind already starts making the connections. Boom, boom, boom. We get talk to this person, call this person, book this flight, get rid of this, sell this, do that. It's amazing. It's amazing how quickly your brain works. So I'm in Vancouver, Canada right now. I want to go to Bali. I'm in Canada. I want to go to Bali. What is right here? What's stopping me? Why aren't I there right now? Well, there's a month. There's 30 days. No, less than. There's 20 days left before I'm going. Because in those 20 days, I plan on giving a seminar. I plan on helping some clients get healthy, lose a bunch of weight, and I plan on making some money, making some quick money before I go. So, and selling all my shit. I'm selling all my stuff. So in between where I am now and where I want to go is 20 days. So what do those 20 days look like? Looks like me getting rid of stuff, like selling all my stuff. I don't have much stuff left, but I'm getting all my belongings down to a backpack. Looks like me helping clients and making some money, and my ticket's already booked actually, so I can skip that step. I cheated a bit, booked a little early, but anyways, that's what it looks like. I know where I'm at, what needs to be done before I go to Bali, and then I know what Bali's going to look like. So that's fantastic. Now I need to decide. I've already decided big time, but once you find out where you're at now and where you want to be, you got to decide if you're actually going to go. Are you going to do it? Are you going to get cold feet and back out? Are you going to go somewhere else, or are you going to go? So, as of right now, I've decided I'm going, but who knows what the heck could happen? You got to constantly decide on a daily basis, because there's so many times in life where you say, you know what, I've decided I'm going to start a business. And then, you go a few weeks, go a few months, and then you decide, it's not for me. Or you decide, if you're a girl watching this, you're like, I love this guy. We've decided we're going to get married. And then he proposes, and then maybe you back out and you don't get married. Or you decide just to enter any relationship. You decide to go to college. You're in a relationship with college, and then you decide, no, it's not for me. So got to continually decide on a regular basis if you're going to keep moving forward. So right now I've decided I'm going to Bali. I'm going to keep deciding I'm going to Bali until I actually get there. Now, along the way, me going to Bali isn't the greatest goal. Let's pick a great goal. Let's say I'm a boxer. My name is Muhammad Ali, and I want to be the best boxer because I love fighting. I love boxing. Well, you find out where you're at now, see your strength, see how you match up to people. Probably suck. Maybe you're pretty good. Anyways, find out where you're at now. Find out where you want to go. You want to take on the heavyweight champion of the world, and you want to do it in Manila. You want to have the thrilla in Manila. That's where you want to go. Now he's got to decide on a daily basis. If he wants to keep fighting like a champ, if he wants to keep training like a champ, that's a daily decision he's got to make. And then along the way, so in this case, me going to Bali, along the way for the next 20 days, along Muhammad Ali's way to becoming heavyweight world champion, he's got to surround himself with key people, positive people who believe in him, and he's got to pick their brains a bit. He's got to ask them a bunch of questions. He's got to get inspired from them. So he's got to just basically ask for help from people. He's got to ask for help from a trainer. He's got to ask for help from a massage therapist. He's got to ask for help from a nutritionist. He's got to ask for help from his girlfriends. Make sure they treat him right. He's got to ask for help from his friends. Give him the support and love he needs. Just along the way to your goal, ask for help. Ask people for help. I had a lady call me up the other day, spoke to me on the phone for like an hour and a half, just asking me for help about starting like a little fruit co-op, because she knew I started a fruit co-op. I had a fruit co-op for a couple of years and then just passed it off to my friend. So she just called me up, asked me a bunch of questions, like 20, 30 questions about how to make that work. So that was cool, but good on her for taking action and asking people for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Most people are afraid to ask for help, but what happens when you ask for help is people actually open up and they help you. People want to help. It's part of it's this innate thing that humans have. We want to help people. It's our life purpose to help others. So yeah, when you keep asking people for help, you're actually taking steps. Those are steps in disguise. When you're deciding on a daily basis, yes, I'm gonna wake up and do this all again tomorrow. Yes, I'm gonna finish off the task right now. Those are little decisions you're making. So those are steps you're taking. So continue to take these steps, small steps. It's funny, you look back in your life, you look back 10 years and you see yourself and you say like, wow, everything was so different. And then yet today nothing seems to have changed. And yet you look back 10 years and everything's different. You maybe think back to the past week of your life and you're like, what's changed? Well, nothing really, I just wake up, go to the gym every day and eat fruit and maybe go to work or something, but then nothing really changed over the past week or the past month. But then you look back at the past 10 years, past 20 years of your life, and everything is different. Everything is different. So, knowing this now, that everything changes, whether you're conscious of it or not, you can be conscious of it, and you can decide exactly where you're going to go. You can decide exactly who you're going to be with and what you're going to do with them. Just by taking small steps. Small steps. These small steps compound. It's a compound interest. Take a penny, double it every day. What do you get in 30 days? Millions of dollars. Millions just from doubling a penny for 30 days. Most people would rather just take 500 grand quick cash day one, walk away with it. And they don't see the big picture. You gotta see the big picture. Take a step back, see the big picture. If you're watching this video and you're under the age of 30, you're way ahead of the rest of the pack. Way ahead. But I don't need to tell you that. You already know that. So keep watching good videos. Keep developing yourself. And yeah, do this exercise. It's not hard to do. Did it in less than 2 minutes. Find out where you're at now. Find out where you want to go. Find out who you want to do it with. Then just continually decide on a daily basis if this is something you want to do. And just ask for help from people. Ask me for help. Ask your friends for help. Ask your mom and dad for help. Ask your grandparents for help. Ask anyone online for help. And keep taking those small steps. And just know that you already are a success the minute you start working towards your goal. So thanks for watching, and if you like this video, share, subscribe. Peace out.